All right, Alan West says the Pope, yeah. President of China, not so much. Former congressman with us now. And I got to tell you, I was looking at this, Congressman, I wonder, he's going to have a big dinner at Blair House tonight with the president. He's a leader of a big country. There's no doubt about it. They own a lot of our debt. And then a 21-gun salute, state affair tomorrow at the White House. You argue, meet with him, but don't go overboard, right?
Yeah, exactly right. I think that we have a lot of things that we need to sit down and discuss with China. As a matter of fact, when Chairman Joint Chiefs Admiral Mullen was in charge, he said that the greatest national security threat that we had was our national debt. And when you consider that China owns anywhere from between, I think, about 22 to 24% of our debt, you have to question why we are allowing them to have such belligerent behavior. 5 to 6 Chinese warships were off the coast of Alaska when the president was visiting Alaska. We know about these cyber attacks that their cyber warfare unit, a military unit, has been conducting against the United States of America. The encroachment against the Senkaku Islands, the Scarborough Shoals, the islands that they are constructing in the South China Sea along trade routes that they're putting weapons emplacements upon. We can just have a quiet meeting with Xi Jinping. We don't need to break out the red carpet for him.
Well, we are going to have a very fancy dinner at Blair House, as you know, right across from the White House. And we are going to take these issues up. I guess as we look at the menu, and it's delicious. It looked really delicious. The thing that comes to my mind is he met with high-tech executives, the very ones who were getting hacked, including Apple and Amazon and everything else. And they, maybe behind closed doors, they were giving him a thing or two, but methinks they were not. And now we have a president who might be saying, and this is where I think Donald Trump makes some sense, we're always on defense with China. Yes, they own a lot of our debt, but they're in that position because we buy a lot of their stuff. His argument has always been the Chinese need us a lot more than we need them. Do you agree with that?
Well, I think that we should not need the Chinese at all, and we should be restoring our own economic situation. We should have the right tax policies and reform and regulatory policies to get this economy moving back again. We need to get production and manufacturing back here to America and get Americans back to work so we don't have to worry about giving Xi Jinping a 21-gun salute. And I really doubt that we're going to do anything in a meeting with Xi Jinping that's going to change his belligerent actions whatsoever. We haven't changed Vladimir Putin's actions. We keep hearing about sanctions against Russia, yet they have troops in Syria. They're encroaching even more so in Ukraine, and they're becoming very good allies with Iran.
All right. Well, hope springs eternal. I always think it's a good idea to talk, Colonel, but you want something to come out of it. Alan West, former Colonel.
We can talk to him. We can talk to him at Five Guys. We can talk to him at Five Guys.
You know, I would do that. I would do that. Next time you're in town, we got to go to Five Guys.